Yesterday was absolutely massive for the Marvel Avengers community when we finally saw the arrival of Kate Bishop and the Taking Aim DLC. The story is incredible and features some crazy developments for the Avengers plotline. And Kate Bishop is amazing to play as. The gameplay trailers didn't really do this lady justice. The teleportation, sword swinging, and bow shooting is a fantastic addition to the Avengers hero roster. Now, all this shiny new content could easily take up the spotlight for most fans. However, I'm far more excited about another development that came with this most recent update. What's up, you guys? I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre, and I'm here today to talk about the fact that they finally fixed the loot drops in Marvel Avengers. And once again, you will be able to farm consistent named gear sets from specific missions, like the vaults and the hives, and the elite villain sectors, as well as farm the resources required in order to do so. These consistent gear farms had been severely nerfed in previous patches, however they appear to have returned to their former glory with the most recent update. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the named gear sets, unlike the random generated gear sets, these will have specific perks that are unique to that hero. Like this one that I just got for Kate Bishop called Hawkette's Bodysuit has a couple of perks to do with her blink ability. Specifically, I get the Quantum Shroud whenever I use my blink for a brief duration, and it also gives me a bonus damage reduction, so I can basically grant myself my own damage shield of 20% damage reduction whenever I want. In practice, it looks like this. I can blink, and then for about 4 to 5 seconds, I get both buffed damage as well as a damage reduction from anybody that's attacking me. And those are the incredible perks from just one piece of this 4-item set. You can get the melee, the ranged, the defensive, and the heroic pieces of gear, all with this special name and all with their own unique perks. And every single hero will be able to get their own unique set of gear from completing the vault missions. Now, once I found out that they fixed this gear drop, I just had to go test it out for the other ones, because if you didn't know, before getting patched out and making its epic return with this recent update, each of the main endgame mission types would offer you their own specific set of gear. For example, completing the vault would get you one set of gear, but completing the hive missions would get you a different set of gear. And it would give you reasons to actually jump around and try all the different mission types, but slowly and surely these would be broken over the course of the next couple months. However, I can now guarantee you that completing the vaults, completing the elite hives, and even completing the elite villain sectors once again gets you their own unique sets of named gear. For example, completing the elite villain sectors gets you the Centurion set of gear. And even though it doesn't show up in the endgame screen, if you go and look in your menu, you'll see it right there. You will see the Centurion Mark 13 piece of armor. And just to test and make sure this wasn't a fluke, I actually went and completed a different elite villain sector, this one the Taming a Titan villain sector, and I once again was able to get myself a Centurion's Mark 13 piece of armor. In addition to that, the elite villain sectors also give you a DNA key every single time, which is fantastic news for being able to farm the resources required to upgrade these amazing gear sets. If you didn't know, the DNA keys are the only way that you can open up DNA chests that are inside vault missions. And these DNA chests hold huge amounts of resources that you're going to need to upgrade all this extremely high level gear. So really massive update to the loot drops and ability to farm gear for your heroes, which honestly was one of the main reasons I kind of stopped playing this game in the first place. They nerfed my ability to get loot, and in a loot focused game like this one, that's really destroying a huge part of the game for your fans, and I am beyond excited, so extremely happy to see this make its epic return. This means I'm finally going to be able to get all the pieces of gear for the heroes required to make some awesome new build guides for you guys. So if you want to stay up to date on some Marvel Avengers tips and tricks, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. In the meantime, I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre, and I'm out.